welcome to a garage update video. Want to apologize for being a little slacking on the videos lately. Just had a lot going on, but I did want to give you guys a spring update for the garage and a little bit on the cars and just a little reset for the season. I do plan on filming a lot more than I have recently. It's just, again, excuses on not filming. But the first thing you'll notice, it's very echoey in here. We have a lot of space back here, and I want to tell you the Raptor is gone. And when I say gone, I mean it's at the dealership because I'm getting an error message, which I'll put on the screen, which is the torque converter, or there's a solenoid that controls the torque converter that is not working right, and it is one of the few things that the Gen 1 Raptors have that is more of a significant issue or a painful issue around 100,000 miles or so. So right now the truck is not here, and it's in the hands of the local Ford dealer because I scanned it and stuff. I just don't know enough, and hopefully it's not something with the differential or whatever, but it is making a little bit of weird noise. It is shifting fine, but anyways, that's an update on the Ford Raptor. I don't want to sell it. I do want to keep it forever, but that is a frustrating thing because it is my newer reliable vehicle, and first world problems driving the E46 now. I just dropped off the truck today, but anyways, update on the garage. We'll talk about the cars. E46 ZHP, freshly washed about a few weeks ago, actually, I think at this point. Still about similar mileage because I have been driving the truck recently, but I will show you. I usually do similar kind of layout here, but I'll show you 124,000 miles. And the interior, I usually throw a rubber mat in here for the winter time, so that is a nice change that I will be doing very shortly, is interior refresh and changing out that mat, because I don't really like rubber mats a lot, but for the driver's side it's just a little nicer when it's salty and nasty. So normally the truck would be back here, or here I guess potentially, but no update on the truck. I will do a future video for the Ford Raptor guys so they can check that out. And then, oh, the M3 is locked. What do you know? Very secure here. Still got her on the trickle charger as usual. And I've only driven this twice since spring, since this year really. We're at 49,105. So if you guys are paying attention to the last video, that may literally be the same mileage as before. So let's talk about the garage and the space and everything like that real quick. You guys have probably seen this layout pretty frequently if you watch my videos. Swiss tracks were a very significant change to the garage, and you guys can see, the detail-oriented people will see that the spots here too, that the sort of daily driver vehicles park in, and actually here is where the truck was parked, which is why the nasties are all the way back here. This was from sort of the sludge and all the crap that sits on the car and then it falls. This will be clean, so I'll do a dedicated Swiss Tracks cleaning video. A lot of people have questions on what if it's dirty, can mold grow, what if it's wet, all that stuff. So this will be a nice test as to how it is to clean, popping out big chunks. You know, I guess my plan is like in the Rad Garage videos, Rick does a lot of he pops out 3 or 4 rows and pulls them out and cleans them. So I'll definitely be doing that. This kind of bothers me, the the nasty dirty stuff, because this doesn't happen even with rain, right? Because the water's clean enough. So there's no dirt or anything by the M3, of course, because it doesn't ever pick up that much dirt. So I don't really plan to mess with the tiles here, but just in this section here, and then just in this section here, we'll play around and see how that goes. But yeah, so that's the floor. The floor has fared just fine. The walls are Harbor Gray, by the way, which is very popular. And yeah, so everything is good there. And then another popular thing is the cabinets. I can stand back real quick for you. These are the Husky cabinets. I've done a handful of videos on, and actually they've got a lot of views because I'm assuming other people were searching for them, and I know I consumed pretty much every Husky cabinet video out there before I bought these because I wanted more information on them. So happy to do more videos on these, but definitely would recommend them for the price. I know the prices of everything have gone up, but I would still say that if you're sort of a mid-grade kind of person that's only willing to spend a certain amount of money and you're only out here so much and things like that, you know, this is my first setup, so I just, you know, again, justifying, but these are really good. They're really solid. I'll put links in the description. This setup is very similar to what I started with, so I haven't moved this stuff around tremendously, but I have lots of space. There's a drawer here, which I have sort of organized, but haven't really decided exactly what I'm doing. Got a little charging station, and what's nice is it has holes back there. You can put all of your stuff in here. These are microfibers I use for more dirty tasks. They're kind of like the jacked up ones. And then we have place for like a vacuum or a blower or whatever. So yeah, so this has definitely been really nice to have a lot of storage here. The pegboard in theory is nice, but anything I have on here swings around. So for example, this is magnetized, so there's no issue, but I had like some levels and a couple other things I would hang, and I'd open the cabinet and it would just swing and fall off, and it just wasn't what I thought it should be. So again, if you guys have suggestions, happy to hear it. But other than that, happy with these cabinets. Again, this is a spring situation where we're going to be constantly cleaning stuff for a little bit, and you guys can see I have not touched these. Again, we're kind of nitpicking here, but it is what it is, and I think it's kind of interesting. You know, I'm pretty detail oriented, and some people think that my stuff is always 100% perfect, but it's absolutely not. There's bugs and ladybugs here. There's cobwebs. There's literally a spider right there, and I don't know if it's alive or not. I don't know. It's probably going to jump at me. But anyways, yeah, so there's like a spider. There's just crap hanging around. Here's another imperfection. The bottle I had before was all messed up. So again, we're all experiencing the same stuff here. Same kind of effort to get to the next level and keep things nice and clean. One of the fun things I did recently, you may not know, but I actually put in all the tool grid. I changed the layout a little. If you guys remember, I had a lot of bins here, so I changed the way that was, and I added 4 more tool grid drawers. So this one is obviously a dedicated torque and a breaker bar, right? So we have all the different, even the cute little breaker bar, which I haven't used yet, but I really want to because I just got it. It's in the set. With this one, these are just like the BMW things when you put a wheel on, which is kind of silly, but it's fine. So again, we're building it out, and what's nice about the tool grid is you just unscrew the little screws there and then move it around. So thankfully I was able to do that really quick. And so I'm slowly, see, I put the tool grid in here. This wasn't here before. And what's nice is if you have like a buddy helping you, and they help you put stuff back, it's very clear like where stuff goes. So this one does not have it, and again, it's all kind of messy just from before. So this is about the same. I don't need to go through every drawer, but these are the more fun drawers. I've slowly been building this one out a little bit. This one I'm playing around. I haven't put this down, but sometimes I'll just put, you know, like I'll just put it there and then kind of use it for a week. You know, sometimes I'll pick a drawer, because this is a weird drawer. Like it has like some car related things, but then I have my level. So I'm not really sold on the setup yet, but I don't know. Sometimes I just like to kind of half it, and then this is not exactly ideal, but it is what it is. I haven't really messed with that. And yeah, the only downside about these drawers is they're not that deep. So, you know, stuff that's more than like a few inches, you know, it's gonna stick up here and hit that there. So, you know, that's something you're gonna, like this remote, I think one of these remotes was like really close. But yeah, so see, these are extra things, but I don't have tool grid in all of them. I just don't really, I'm just not there yet. It'd be nice to kind of put it in that one. But anyways, yeah, so that's that is the setup. Same audio. I'd like to do those PSB speakers for Matt. Just haven't, again, there's always something else to buy, quite frankly, and I just bought a bunch of tool grids. So anyways, this is my fun cabinet. Detailing, probably not changed tremendously. I did mention an extra shelf that I wanted to buy and I tried to buy, but COVID and supply chain and all that stuff has disrupted. They don't have any, and I followed up a bunch of times and they still don't have them. So I'm just kind of periodically trying to call the number. There's like a Home Depot Husky 800 number, which if you want the number, just email me. Haven't really had any luck with them. So again, here's the drawer, the stuff. Nothing really tremendously different about this area. Yeah, and then we got this area, which again, it's an oh no, this is tool grid. Yeah, tool grid extra stuff I bought. I bought a bunch of stuff for the giveaway stuff. So anyways, empty boxes. Again, work in progress. This was things I did, like an oil change before I drove to Florida and North Carolina. So those are for the jacks. So a bunch of stuff just not fully put away. But we got the exhaust for the truck. So once the freaking transmission thing, once that's figured out, I want to put that on. It's going to be such a good video. I'm so excited for that. And the truck even has a quiet start mode, which I didn't know. I don't know if I'll use that, but if you have it's not a tremendously loud setup, but you'll see. We'll have some options, and I'll do some drive-bys and some in-truck videos, that kind of thing. That'll be pretty fun. But again, you know, some of this stuff is just kind of hanging around. This is the tool grid cutoffs. So, you know, this is a working garage, and sometimes I think it's kind of interesting to, you know, just leave stuff kind of as sort of a working setup. But yeah, oh man, these cars look so good. This car survived pretty good through the winter time, and you know, the rust is actually not really present on this car, which is surprising based on how much salt and stuff it sees. The wheels, I was talking to one guy in an email, could use a new fresh set of wheels, but I think I'm gonna hold off because, you know, trying to you know, slow my roll a little bit. The one thing that I think you guys might have seen is the clear coat on that, and then this little area needs to be addressed, so that I would feel like is a little more urgent than the wheels. But yeah, no, this car's looking good. I'd like to, if I do the clear coat, I'll probably get a lip spoiler painted for the car. But man, this car looks so good in this lighting. Like, it looks good in general, but I just washed it and it's been parked, and then this car has been driven a couple of times. Yeah, so lighting, dedicated lighting videos, if you guys were interested. I did lots of like specific videos on like the ceiling, the wall, things like that. So that is addressed. We got the buckets, pretty standard. And then we got this little area, which again, I have to figure out. What I would like to do is kind of get the random stuff sort of figured out, I guess, for lack of a better explanation. I want to get rid of this bin, which is just miscellaneous items I don't really know what to do with. Could probably put that either inside that or somewhere else. This, actually I would recommend this if you have a truck, or really I guess if you do much of anything. It's not the highest like step stool thing, but it's really long, so it allows you to wash like a long vehicle and stuff without moving a ladder around, and it folds up nicely, so definitely recommend that. And yeah, this, I think I've shown this to you guys, but this is my yard cabinet. Got the Krenzla, still chugging along. We got the weird looking garage door thing. And again, we have like some small touches. We got this we filled. I'd like to, you guys can maybe give me feedback here. This I use all the time. I use it for the yard, the grass, all that stuff. I know that there is here. This works really well if you do like a wall mount. So you can do like a hook on the wall and then get this mounted kind of like this. So I don't know if I want to put it like right there, you know, because it is out of the way, or if I want to put it somewhere else. I'm like totally overthinking it, but I guess that really is out of the way. Not over there, but if there's a car here, I don't know. So I'm kind of overthinking it a little bit, but I kind of want to put it like next to this cabinet. I kind of want to put it over there. I don't know. So I haven't really decided. But over here, there's really nothing different. I think I'm rambling, but generally things are good. The one downside, the cold temperatures, the ceiling is not perfect. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the drywall needs a little mud or whatever you're supposed to do. So eventually that'll be addressed. And yeah, got a nice little setup here. These are the Obsessed garage shelves. So I like a lot of the stuff Matt does. So I have a lot of stuff from him. But yeah, detailing car. Oh, I get some questions on this Schwaben, which I don't believe they build anymore. This was from ECS Tuning. So this is like a mechanic's card or something like that, which, dude, this, I'm a fan. Only downside, the metal can rust, and I'm having issues with bottles freaking destroying my stuff. So I couldn't figure out which one was leaking over there, so I was putting them random ones here and then here and trying to really figure it out. It's kind of weird, but anyways, yeah, TV that I never use. And that's about it for the garage, I think. All right, guys, so I think that's gonna do it. I could really probably ramble on and on about the garage and the cars and stuff like that, but I wanted to do a quick sort of spring update. It's like in the 70s, so finally out here, not in like a coat with the heater and all this crap. So I just have no motivation to come out here when it's that cold, and it's just, unless you have something urgent, at least for me, and I don't have sort of climate controls in here, at least not right now, I just mentally am just not into it. I'm not really interested in messing with the cars as much. I'm not interested in messing with like the tools and the organization and keeping stuff clean. So again, we're at a point where now's the fun part, right? You get to reset and get back to like where you want sort of the level to be of like organization, cleanliness. M3 is here to stay. And again, with the car market, you think about trading, but then all the stuff you want is more. So I don't know. There's always a chance that something could change, but I think for now, M3 is gonna stay. I might do, again, I keep talking about the stupid modifications for the cars, but now that it's warm, we're gonna do something. I got the lip here back out again. I keep taking it in the house and putting it back. So one of these days I'll actually put it on and have it on for a while. So I wanna get it PPF'd, I wanna get stuff set up, I wanna get the suspension for the M3. I keep talking about that. Get it proper, then we put the lip. That way it really completes the package. So I kinda wanna do both of those at once, which maybe sounds weird. But anyways, that's it. Comment below if you wanna see anything specific. Like Brandon, you haven't talked about this in a while, or I've never heard you respond to that, or whatever the case may be. Happy to do it. Again, I enjoy interacting with you guys, and I apologize for being kind of slacking recently. But anyways, here I am, and more videos to come. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.